Got my issue stick. Get that ready. My other napping tools. Working on a piece of flint ridge that I took with me, actually. Just clean it up. What's going on, Spencer? Live from my road trip. Currently in Oklahoma, somewhere. See if I can make an arrowhead out of this flake of Flint Ridge. It's kind of weirdly shaped. See what we could do with it. All right. So I'm currently on my cross-country road trip here, picking up flint along the way and filming new episodes. So far, the trip has been pretty epic. We just finished filming at Cahokia Mounds. I'm not going to give too much away, but a little insight for people joining in here. I've been driving for a very, very long time. This is my first break in about a week. I am exhausted. Got lots of flint though. Lots of flint. This area looks like it has a crack in it. Still try to work it anyway. I want this to go on one of my hunting arrows, if possible, if I could keep it together. It's just one flake of stone. Man, that does not want to go. There we go. All right. There we go. Already got the arrowhead shape going. It's got a curve on the inside, so I'll try to fix that as I go along. This is a Flint Ridge material from Ohio. I'm currently in Oklahoma, still recording the Flint trips, adventure videos. And those are going really well. See if I can keep thinning this out without it snapping. There's a high ridge right here that I'm gonna have a problem fixing. See what I could do with it. Switch to pressure flaking. Man, this is tough raw Flint Ridge. Trying to get the curve out of it. Don't know if it's gonna happen. I'll do my best though. The rest of the flint I collected is in my RV at the moment. So if this breaks and fails, then this is all I have for right now. See if we could just make an arrowhead. Make it look nice. Come on. It's not detaching fully. Let me try moving in a little bit. It's still not going. All right, let's try down at the base. That worked. There we go. Raw stuff, raw Flint Ridge is pretty tough material. You gotta hit it really hard. Come on. Crazy. Just need to get rid of this lump. If I could get rid of that lump, I'm good to go. Put it on one of my hunting arrows. This curve is not helping things. Man, that's insanely tough. Wow. All right. Yeah, I already did that today. All right, it's gonna be a narrow arrowhead then. Oops. There we go, that detached. Man, I'm hitting hard too, and it's just not going. Come on. Let's try right here. Kinda worked. All right, let's zigzag it from the base up if I can. Let me aim this up a little more. There we go. So raw flint ridge is not easy to nap. Probably need a bigger billet, but I don't have it on me. It's packed away for the trip. It's supposed to be extremely windy soon. So we'll see how that goes. Because I'm in a 35-foot RV. There we go. That got a lot of it. So there's some crystal in there that's causing a problem. All right. Let's try to work around that then. Get rid of that. Come around. Did I do it? Just about. One more should do it. See? Took this off. Now it's nice and thin. So now, I think I'm going to start shaping it with pressure flaking. Let's see, let me read the comments real quick. Swing this around. So we just want to make this even in order to put it on an arrow. I have to keep the base 7/8 of an inch wide, which it looks like it is that. So I can't mess with the base anymore. Straighten that out, sharpen it up. Now it's flaking a little bit easier. Let's see. Most important thing is that the tip is sharp, so make sure you do that if you're hunting with these. Yeah, no. The state says it has to be that size, or you get in trouble. So there's a high point right here with a lot of crystal in it at the very tip. Yeah, I've made a bone needle before. All right. Let's run flakes on the other side and try not to lose any size on this. We just want the flakes on the opposite side. Tip is super sharp already. This is some really, really tough flint ridge. Raw flint ridge from a flake. Reading the comments real quick. No, I know how to do YouTube, and to get the views you got to keep talking. If you want silent videos, there are silent videos, but those are not mine. I have a few, but not these ones. All right. I think I'm gonna put some notches in. Just small ones. Just enough to wrap some deer tendon around to tie it onto the arrow. Can make it a little deeper on this side. And then I got to straighten the base. Should you use deer antler to do that? I have it in the RV packed away. All that I had on me was copper, so I'm using copper. My next hunt is actually a surprise. Has something to do with the road trip I'm on. Let's see. Still wide enough to use. Need to fix the tip a little bit. Want to make that as sharp as you can. I'll probably make those notches just a tiny bit deeper, because there's some crystal junk in there. And then just straighten out the base. The tip is pointing that way a little bit. So, gotta fix that. It's almost straight. There we go. That is better. Let me see, let me take a look at the comments here. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. That is pretty sharp. I actually do have another flake on me that I could probably work real quick. This is a knife I made like last week. Nice razor sharp Onondaga chert knife. I got this piece here, small flake, of the same stuff. See what we could do here. Got a huge mess of keys on me. Sorry about that. Alright, so point number one. Smaller than I would like, but still good. Put that in my pocket. And see what we could do with the next point. I could see your comment. Let's see. Biggest knife I've made was for the... That's one of the neighbors here. I don't know what's going on. Alright, biggest knife I made was for the Wooded Beardsman on his channel, on his YouTube channel, the Wooded Beardsman. If you look at his videos, look up caveman knife, it should pop right up. This is a little easier material, it seems. Let's make a quick point out of this one. Wow, that part is tough at least. There we go. See that flake there? Pulled right off. I probably need a bigger billet. I'm hitting pretty hard and it's not doing what it should be doing. There we go. It's just really tough chert when you don't heat it up. My cat is hanging out right here. See him right there? That's Jasper. He also makes stone tools. Well, he kind of just sits there and helps. Alright. Just wanted to show that with these tiny flakes you can make some points. There we go. Cleaning it up a little bit. All right. Keep sending the flakes in towards the middle. That dog is annoying me. It's probably barking because I'm making a racket. There we go. Finally got that piece, at least. Read the comments real quick. What's up, Artichoke? Ooh. I am in Oklahoma currently. Just found a whole bunch of flint. And I mean a lot of flint. Alright. I don't know how much I want to work on this flake because it's going to be another narrow point. I guess I can. See about coming in right here, thinning out the middle a little bit. Got that side all flaked up. It's a pretty high ridge right in here. I'll try to get rid of it. Got like one shot to thin it. That did not work. Come on. There we go. That did it. Nice and even now. Let's see if I could just flake the rest of the pressure plate for now. I've had a headache since the second I woke up this morning. Slept wrong, pulled a muscle in my neck. So I figured, why not Flint nap while I have a headache? Make it worse. Sharpening up that edge. I'll just do this as quick as I can. Got a long day tomorrow. Driving even further. Trying to see what is best course of action here. There we go. Evened out the base at least. Little flake of Flint Ridge. I'm trying my best to keep it in one piece here, make a little hunting arrow. Arrowhead, I should say. Put it on the arrow. Put it on the arrow later. Make the arrowhead now. Right now I'm trying to get this brown stuff off the flake. This side is pretty much good. Venison quesadilla. Seeing what's best option here to get the flakes on this side to run a little further. I don't know that I can. With current headache. Takes a lot of strength to push raw flint flakes far enough to get rid of that stuff. To push pretty hard. Wonder if I can use the indirect. Maybe the indirect will make the flakes go a little further. Might also break it. We'll see. It is not going. Man, that's tough stuff. There we go. That got a little. Then we got to do down near the base. Not enough. All right, I guess it's just gonna have some of the cortex still on it. Let me read the comments. Flip it around, read the comments. What's going on here? Making arrowheads out of stone. What's going on, guys? All right. Sharpen this up and straighten it out. This one seems a little sharper than the other one that I just made. Whew. How you doing, man? I am currently in Oklahoma somewhere. Trying to get rid of this cortex. It's fighting me. Nope, not strong enough. Try right from here. And if this doesn't get rid of the cortex, I'm not going to worry about it. What kind of stone is that? The past two things I have worked is Flint Ridge chert. I didn't hit enough there. There we go. Only have a few more opportunities to try to remove that stuff. That I hit way the heck too hard. You see what I did there? I slipped. All right. So that is warning to switch to 2 years. Cool, thanks. Got some cool stuff incoming when I could sit and edit some videos. Just recorded a whole lot of stuff. All right, I'm gonna straighten out this edge here. Man, that's really gonna bother me here. So this side looks nice. I'm a little annoyed I messed up at the side there and took a big chunk out. Let's see, what if I come in at the base? A little bit. Oh, man. So the tools are in the product list. It's an Ishii stick, copper pressure flaker, copper billet, deer leather. Gotta turn this around to read the comment. Yeah, I don't like leaving the cortex on, but sometimes if you try to take it off, it removes too much material from the point. I'll try my best. I'm honestly not the best at removing all of the material, but I'll try. Got rid of a lot of it. Yeah, I'll show you. And look at my hand and see all the cuts. They're little, but they bleed a lot. Well, while I'm making them, I got a good one right there. Another one right here that just healed up. I usually get myself in the fingertips while making them. Yeah, leave it like that so it won't break. Well, I do have to thin it a tiny more. You see that edge curve there? It's a weak spot. And you don't want it to break while you're using it. Almost done. Just make sure it's even and sharp enough to get through animal hide, really. That is pretty sharp. Pretty sharp at the tip. This is a chert. It's called Flint Ridge chert. Let's see if I could run one more flake right in here. See this little ridge right here? I'm gonna see if I could run a flake up into that. Looks like that's about as good as it's gonna go. A nice little arrowhead. It's a little crooked on the ear. Try and fix that a little bit. There we go. That'll work. The spot has a little mistake. All right, that's better. It's got a nice place to put it into the arrow, tie it on. Looks good to me. So currently on a road trip, filming a bunch of different places you could find flint. And I found a bunch. It's a surprise where and all that, but I traveled from Vermont so far to Oklahoma, and I still got a long ways to go. These are the two I just made out of flakes that I had. They came out pretty good, I think. This one's a little more like a crystal point. It was harder to flake. Tougher. This is sharper. This is like way sharper. I could feel it. All right, let me read the comments here. Let's scroll up a little bit. Cicada. Yeah, I'm gonna make an arrow. 2 arrows. And yes, it would be extremely bad if you weren't holding the leather. The flakes would go right into your hand. Pinellas? I'll have to look that up. I really wish I could have gotten rid of that. I don't want to risk it, though. I could flake down here, put the indirect stick, and then hit across here and try to get rid of it, but it's not worth ruining that point just to get rid of that. And just leave it. The glue is going to go over that anyway. And I got a heck of a lot more flint with me, but it's packed away in the RV, and I'll get that out towards the end of the road trip here. See if anybody says anything before I sign off here. Yeah, I heard that Florida has a ton just laying in the creeks and stuff. This is a 45-year-old deer leather that my uncle killed a deer and gave me its hide, but he had it for 40 years. So this is older than me. That's what happens if you cut yourself while napping. You stain up your leather. Alright guys, all of the tools I used are in the product list, with the exception of the leather. You want to get good real deer hide for doing this. The other leathers, you could still cut yourself with it, so. Yep, and I have the tarp down to catch all those flakes so I could dump them right in the garbage. Yeah, you all have a good night. Hit whatever button that is and click the subscribe and share and all that and comment and all that fun stuff, and you guys be safe. Have a good one. I'll be back on the live as soon as I have good enough signal. See you guys. See ya. I'm gonna hunt something. It's a surprise what? It's coming up. This season of videos. It's a surprise. See you guys.